And so he puts up with a lot of that potency all the time, of course. And I think a great story that kind of encapsulates that is my dad used to play a lot of volleyball. And this one time he was in a game and he severely sprained his ankle and it like swelled up like 4 times the normal size. So he gets home, and this is back before the internet, so you know, as far as like home remedies, it's what you heard from other people. My mom always has some shackly person who's always telling her some like inside advice about something. So she goes, okay, Hans, I just got off the phone with Marianne Begelia. She says that we ate lots of pineapple. Lots and lots of pineapple. He's like, this is stupid. But all right, like I'm just, you know, Hans's mode is always just like, okay, just gonna just do it. It's not worth fighting about. She'll just overpower you. So, like days go by. He's like, I feel stupid. This is not working. Like I just feel really, really dumb about this whole thing. So she calls her friend up. She's like, you know, we've had him on the pineapple for like 3 days and the swelling's not going down. She's like, well, like how much is he eating? She goes, oh. So my mom had misunderstood and she had wrapped my dad's ankle in a bag full of pineapple for 3 days. He was supposed to be eating it. But he didn't complain. It's just like, all right, I'm in my house, no one's seeing me, I feel stupid, but he never complained. So thank you, Dad. And with that, hold on, we got one more dad story, and then our dad would like to come up and say a few words or something.
This reminded me of another great story. So in our Barb's bits, we talked about 200, she placed about 200 animals, foster animals. My dad did not like animals. No, he did not. And so sometimes she was known to request to have cats of the same color. So my dad wouldn't know how many foster cats were in our house. And there were often times where I had litters of kittens in my closet. And Dad didn't know.
And all of them bit him.
All right, and on that note, we'll introduce Hans again.
How about these kids? Aren't they great? I brought my glass up so we can have a toast. Haven't done that yet. And it was great watching those slides. So many fantastic trips that we've had with Shackley over 40 years, and especially seeing some of the old pictures of our Shackley family together with us on those trips. So it was really great. And one story I used to tell years ago about the business, and I said, when Tyson was entering high school, they talked about, well, who's been traveling, who's been to these states, and who's been to these states. And then he started talking about countries. And when he started high school, he had already been into 11 countries, all because of Shackley. And I think that's how it turned out so well to do that. But for Barbara, now that she's eating something, right. It has been delightful 46 fun-filled years that we've known each other. And someone Terry asked me tonight how we met. We met on a blind date. We were fixed up. And 7 months later, we were married. So when you see something, grab it, move with it quickly.
We weren't married, we were engaged.
We're engaged, we're married in April. We met in September.
Public fight.
So that's
Barb, he's a detail person, he knows.
So all these fun times, and it is interesting living in the Shackley house with the telephone ringing all the time. You get used to answering it, and in 90% of the time knowing it's not for me. Unless they're looking for money, then I get the phone. But it is fun working together. We look for the years that we know. Don't know how many years it's going to be, but at some point in time, this Shackley business will be passed on for our family, and which is one of the great benefits of this business. And they're going to have to wait a long time, but it will be carried on through them, and then through the grandchildren. So raise a toast if you got coffee or water or any wine left over, and to my friend, my wife, my lover, my Shackley leader,
I think our next entertainers are waiting in the back. And okay, they hear me. Okay, Pam and Moira.